Hi, I'm Mike Miller. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in. My guest today is a singer-songwriter who's highly involved with the community, doing a lot of good things for the world, and I'm honored to have Daisy Windsong. Thank you so much for being here today.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
I appreciate you driving up from Dallas.
Absolutely, yeah.
We've had so much rain, it's just really kind of scary to drive around.
Yeah, I was looking at those rain clouds today, just hoping they'd hold off for a little while.
Yeah, it might be another wet weekend. Mm-hmm. So you're involved with the Indiegogo campaign we were talking about briefly?
Yes, I just launched an Indiegogo campaign. I'm in the process of recording my first album.
Okay.
And that album has been completely funded by my producer. So he's taking on all of the recording costs and the production, which is virtually unheard of in the music industry.
Yeah.
So huge blessing. But my campaign is actually to raise money for the printing of my album.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, I've launched a kind of this idea here. I'm really passionate about bringing music to children who wouldn't otherwise have it in their lives. I was homeless for a period of time myself, and,
really?
And yeah, so now I do work in local shelters, as you previously mentioned. And so for every 20 albums that I sell, a guitar will be purchased for a homeless child or at-risk youth living in Dallas.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So that's about 30% of my proceeds will go towards the purchase of guitars.
Oh, really?
So the Indiegogo campaign is just to launch that and to get that ball rolling so that we can go ahead and start not only printing my album, but getting guitars to children in need.
How long will that be going on as far as giving guitars to the children?
That's going to be ongoing for as long as I have albums. So yeah, as long as I have albums made, then, you know, and initially we're hoping to print about 1,500 albums. And so that'll get the ball rolling, and then it'll just be continuous. The more funds that I receive from that album production, the more I can put into the purchase of more albums and more guitars. So it'll be a constant cycle after this initial launch.
What's a good way people can find that on the internet?
You can actually, I think you can Google Windsong's Jumpstart campaign. You can also go to Indiegogo and look up Windsong's Jumpstart campaign.
Okay.
Or add me on Facebook. I'm a huge proponent of personal connection with my fans and supporters. So you can look me up on Facebook as Daisy Windsong, and I post about the campaign regularly. So you'd be able to find me that way as well.
And you play at a lot of events.
Yes, I'm very involved. One of my main focuses is to be involved in the community, because I believe that without a community, I wouldn't have the foundation to do what I'm doing, basically. Yeah. So I played a number of communal events. From Stress to Peace is one. That's a meditation event we have in Dallas once a month. This month is going to be the last week in June, and so I will actually be out of town, unfortunately, but that's one that I play. I also play at a lot of improvisational dance classes.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Music and dance tend to go hand in hand, and it's a great way to come together. So we have Ecstatic Moon Dance in the city of Dallas, which is every Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Where is that held?
That's held at the First United Lutheran Church, right off Mockingbird Road.
Oh, okay.
And it's really awesome. If you've never heard of improv dance before, basically there's no choreography. You just come as you are and just express yourself through dance, and it's awesome. We have a great community of loving, supportive people, and you can just come, be yourself, and express. So I'm a huge supporter of that, and I play as often as I can, almost every Sunday.
So you do yoga?
I do yoga as well, yep. There's not too much music that goes with yoga, but that's one of my main practices. It keeps me grounded.
Yeah, yeah. When did you really start playing guitar and singing?
Oh man, I've been singing ever since I was a small child.
Really? Yeah, you always like to sing. Yeah.
Yes, it was. That's just my. That's the way that I feel like I speak to God. You know, that's the way that I express myself. And sometimes when words failed me, music was there, you know. Yeah. So at times when I was struggling, I would just write a song in lieu of having a deep conversation with someone, because I didn't know how else to express those emotions within myself. So I started playing, piano was my main instrument actually growing up.
Oh, that's good.
But I started playing guitar when I was 11 or 12, and my songwriting just really took off from there.
It was easier for you to write songs on guitar than piano?
I'd say it's probably easier for me on piano still.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But because the guitar is portable, it's
Yeah.
easier to share.
To go to shows and just show up with a guitar.
Yeah.
It's hard to move a piano around or always have a keyboard and all that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who were some of your influences when you were younger?
Oh man. Definitely some bands that people may or may not have heard of, but Brand New was definitely an influence for me. They're kind of like a punk post-rock band.
Really?
And I followed them, as far as they went. Regina Spektor, I really admired her a lot as a vocalist. And
Now, is that Phil Spector's daughter?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes. And she's great. She's really great. And Isley, which is kind of a local band, actually. They're three sisters. That,
Oh, really?
So just grew up kind of listening to indie, more underground music.
Did you like Joni Mitchell?
I've been compared to Joni Mitchell, but I haven't gotten much into her. I know
Really?
that's such a shame, but I should probably dig a little bit more into that.
I think she used a lot of tunings, different kinds of tunings.
Yes.
She was really good.
I've heard just recently, as I'm launching this, I have a fundraiser here on June 15th for this upcoming album.
Yeah.
I'll be playing, and right off Katy Trail, actually, in Dallas.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and the person who wrote my promo for that event compared me to Joni Mitchell, and I was like, yeah, I got to jump on board with this, because I'm not too sure. I know who she is, but I haven't heard too much of her, so I'll have to.
Oh, I'm old school, so I just remember people like that.
Yeah.
It's always interesting to me to hear more about the newer bands, too. And there's so much music going on, it seems like, these days.
Yes. Yeah.
People feel the need to express, I think.
Oh, yeah.
With so much technology and just the overpopulation and the world problems, it seems like. Music is such a consoling type thing for people.
Yes, now I've been, so I've always written, where I've always chronicled my life through song. So
Yeah.
whatever point I was at in life, I would sing through song, just as a bookmark, a way to
Yeah.
get me through. And but now I'm more and more inspired by these, I guess you could call them new age artists, but really I think that they're artists that are just vocalizing for the higher good, like not only themselves, but for the entire world. So musicians like Nako Bear and Medicine for the People, Rising Appalachia, Revolution, people who have an overall message of love and transformation and change. Like, we are in a shifting times here in this life. Like, you can see people are being more health-minded,
Yeah.
realizing that we're kind of in a paradigm that may not be working as well as, society once thought. And so it's kind of hard to incur these shifts without some sort of solidarity with our peers. And so lately my sound has been taking a turn for that type of message where, hey, we're all in this together. This may be a little difficult, but keep seeking after your own heart, keep doing the hard work, and let's illuminate our lives so that we can illuminate the world. So yeah, definitely now I listen to more and more music like that.
Yeah. And it's your profession, you teach third and fourth graders, fifth graders? Yeah.
Yeah, because music doesn't always pay the bills. So
Yeah.
actually, I'm a teacher at the Center for Spiritual Living.
Yeah.
And it's a really great conscious group of kids. It's typically age ranges from 9 to 13.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I'm just passionate about bringing music, meditation, and yoga into these kids' lives. So often the world tries to define a concept of God for children, and that's just something that never really worked for me. And so I'm more passionate about bringing tools into their lives where they can connect with their higher power, as opposed to defining what that higher power should look like for them.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Connection is the main thing.
Yes.
Everybody has their own concept of what God might be, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's nobody's place to define that for any other person.
Yeah, that's true. I believe that. I really appreciate you coming up today, and I'm going to get out of the way. And
Okay.
y'all stay tuned to check out Daisy Windsong doing some tunes, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.
Well, hi, my name is Daisy Windsong, and I so appreciate you tuning in this afternoon to Other Side. I'm really blessed to be here on the show, and thank you for having me. This song, the first song that I'm going to play here is called Ocean. This is a song I wrote back when I was 15. I was living in a group home in Louisiana, and the girls and I that were living there were kind of talking about the nature of life and how sometimes you have to let things go in order to find your highest good and to reach your highest calling. And that's not always an easy lesson to learn, but definitely one that we will be faced with time and time again in life. So I'd like to share this song, Ocean, with you. Ocean has risen, it's too deep to tread. Memories consume me of the places I've been. Floating is easy when the waves die down, but the water is cold now. I let myself drown. Let myself drown. Do 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 do. Swimming in circles, searching for you. I'll never stop trying to help you pull through. I'm gasping for air now, you're pulling me down. But nothing hurts worse than watching you drown. Watching you drown. Ooh, the ocean has carried me so far from you, and it feels so familiar, but there's nothing I can do. So now I'm drifting away to my serenity place. I just hope there's a life raft headed your way. The ocean has carried me so far from you, and it feels so familiar, but there's nothing I can do. So now I'm drifting away to my serenity place. I just know there's a lighthouse guiding your way. It's guiding your way. Da, 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 please don't drown. Thank you so much. So you can read a little bit of my story on my Indiegogo campaign. Also, you can pre-order my album there. So just a little bit more insight and background into my life and the journeys that brought me to write this song. So this next song that I'll sing for you is called Journey. It's basically just about how sometimes life calls us to pick up and leave the things that we're familiar with in pursuit of a new path. And again, it's not always the easiest lesson to learn, but it's an important one, and one that you don't go through alone, even if it feels like that sometimes. I like playing with my capo, especially when my voice is on its way out. Okay, so this is Journey. Lonely road, when you know where you're going, pack your bags, dreams, memories. They don't know my heart any better than when we met here in this place. And sometimes in the night, when I feel so slight, I remember I belong. So go, you satellite. This world needs your light. And just remember where you come from. And journey on. And journey on. We'll journey on. Whoa. Sad but sure, it won't get any better if I stay in past remains. Be assured, no matter how great the measure, you'll find yourself. Oh, you'll learn your name. And sometimes in the night, when I feel so slight, I remember I belong. Look up at starry skies, shining brilliant light, and just remember where you come from. And journey on. And journey on. So journey on. Whoa. And journey on. Oh, journey on. We'll journey on. Whoa. The strongest wind you've ever been, no longer bound by any definition. You'll walk away, but it's not really leaving. It's an embrace. song's called Journey. And the last song that I'll play for you is a song called Frequencies of Love. And this song came to me part through meditation and partially in a dream. And so I feel like it's a great message that I feel called to share with many people. It's basically just about how going within ourselves and finding love within ourselves, healing the relationships with our parents, and realizing the importance of communion with our brothers and sisters in this life will ultimately be the thing that ignites the world with love and with peace. So I'll leave you with this final song called Frequencies of Love. When you close your eyes, take a look inside, come to realize we are all connected, that which tethers us, frequencies of love have been torn apart by hate, and it's time to mend it. Oh, my mother, you are forgiven. You don't have to fear or know about anything. Beloved Father, I know that I've been running, but I love you so. I was just so confused, but now I know we are one love. We are one love. Come, brother, sister, please do continue to be brave, not only for yourselves. This world needs your strength. Fearless leaders, don't be so quick to forget. Mother comforts us as we lightly tread. Father's Spirit watches as we rest our heads. What's broken can be so easily fixed. Just keep taking forward steps on frequencies of guided love, on love.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
for being here
you.
today.
I appreciate it.
Thanks
Are
for
you a
sharing.
hugger? Yeah. It was my pleasure. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thanks for watching. Thanks a lot.
say, do what you want, and money will come.